Hey everyone, it's Justin again with Just Viewing. Just wanted to give you a recap of day one. So I flew in late, got here about midnight the first night. I spent all day yesterday on the island. So got to travel around, got some of my personal business, kind of the whole reason I'm out here on the island. So came out here on a surprise visit, so I wasn't really needing or expecting. So I've just been kind of driving around, figuring things out as I go. So obviously, if you guys have any suggestions or comments, or any things that you want to throw at me, there would be definitely greatly appreciated. I've got a busy day today, getting a little bit of a slow start, but I wanted to touch base and give you guys updates with what's going on and what happened yesterday. So yesterday I spent quite a bit of time in San Juan in the morning. Ended up going out to I believe it's Dorado, nice area. Just about it was about 30 to 45 minutes just to the west of San Juan. So very beautiful, a lot of high-end housing and nice beaches. I got a long video of on the beach. I'm going to be putting together stuff as you guys know and watch these videos. I don't do a lot of editing. I'm not super great with editing, so I just try to do it all in one take, and you get what you get. So we're working on that, trying to get some stuff, better content there for you guys. But want to give you what I got for now. So I spent some time out there. I did get able to go to the beach. I will try to add that video and some links with those videos as well, so you guys can check it out, see where we are at. Beautiful. I don't know why more people don't spend time out here in Puerto Rico. Just everywhere I've been so far, you hear a lot of things and you see a lot of content here on YouTube here, that how unsafe it is and this, that, and the other. I was out last night until probably about midnight. So, we got, got a lot of, I didn't feel unsafe at all. You know what I mean? And, I'm I guess overweight gentleman with a cane. Sorry, I'm gonna stand up a little bit. My legs were getting sore. Cane, partially crippled. So you would think that if anybody's a target, I would be one. But I did not feel that way. I felt like very, very. We got some wildlife out here. We got so I didn't feel that way. I didn't feel in danger at any time. I was out getting dinner like very, very late. So it just doesn't feel that way. I feel perfectly fine and okay out here. It's very inexpensive. I spent maybe, with Uber and everything that I've paid since I've been here, about I guess a little over a day now. I've spent only, I don't know, $200. Which is considering, Uber being over half of that just to going out to the island. So, I definitely are out to Dorado. Correct me how to say that. So, but anyways, out a little bit west, and it took like an hour. So, that was the majority of it. As far as like food and different things like that, having lunch and all that, I've spent less than $100. So if you have a car or way around or anything like that, it is primarily automotive transportation. I haven't found a whole lot of besides like taxis and Ubers and different things like that, but everybody's been super helpful with me, like grabbing my bags, not grabbing my bags, but like at the airport and stuff like that, helping me around. And then here on the island, not a lot of people have approached me or talked to me a lot, but when I ask a question or I talk to somebody, they're very willing to help. So for the most part, there is a language barrier. I don't speak a lot of Spanish, so I don't fully understand things, or I don't know how to explain things sometimes. But what I've found out, it's about a 50-50. So it's about 50% of the time they speak English versus Spanish. So when somebody, you know, I'm talking to doesn't speak Spanish, there's somebody right next to them that speaks English. You know what I mean? So I guess what I'm trying to say is if the person that you're talking to doesn't speak English or doesn't speak Spanish, you know, whatever you're looking for, there's somebody standing right next to them that typically does speak either English or Spanish or enough to translate to get through. So, and everybody's super willing to help out with that. So, so far that's what it's been. So I got a little bit. I'm gonna head back out that way today. But I am spending, I'm going to try to spend the most of the time, because I'm starting to free up a little bit, where I could do a little bit more stuff while I'm still here on the island, do a little bit of sightseeing, exploring, or whatever, just having a little bit more fun tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. So if you guys have suggestions, comments, anything like that, just trying to see what's going on out here. Comments on that, definitely let me know, because I'm definitely interested. Like I said, I want to try to go to Raccoon tomorrow, but that's about, I believe it's about 2 hours from where I'm at in San Juan, something like that. So it's a good drive, so I'm going to have to leave probably in the morning-ish time frame to get out there and be able to spend some good time out there. So also I want to try to get the drone out and do a little bit of pictures and different things like that. Seeing, I don't know what the policy is or what it is safe-wise or anything like that, you know, becoming a target. I'm trying not to obviously make myself an issue, but, you know, it is what it is on there. So, you know, as far as that goes, I spend a lot of time in Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Philadelphia, a little time in New York and North Jersey, or I guess it's South Jersey. You know, on there, so they're very dangerous. I lived in Chicago and Detroit for a little while, so you know, I've been to all these cities here, and I don't feel, quite honestly, here, just kind of to go back what I was talking about earlier, is I feel safer here. You know what I mean? I feel better here. You know, here it's just very friendly, and the weather's been great. They talk about how hot it is. It's just a little humid. But heat-wise, it doesn't seem to be like overwhelming as far as heat or anything like that. It's just humid, a little sticky, but you know, I'm okay with it. You're on an island. What do you expect? Besides that, man, I felt great yesterday. I felt great today. So it's been great. So even with the low immune, I've been able to figure out bottled water, you know, and just going through my normal steps that I go through. As far as eating, I haven't had really any issues. Drink wise, a little bit of an issue, but most of the time there's bottled water somewhere around, or I can get a bottle of water, or a soda. There's Coke, Coca-Cola, everywhere. So that's, if you need that, I know it's not ideal wise, but you know, a Diet Coke or a Coke Zero, Pepsi is a little bit available, but mostly Coke. So you got those options in a pinch. A little bit of coffee. I haven't gotten too much into the coffee, and if you follow, you definitely know that I definitely like to drink my coffee too. So I haven't really got into that scene too much out here, but I'm definitely going to try a little bit in the morning. But anyways, just recap. Like, follow, subscribe, subscribe button, help us out. Let us know what you guys think. See where our next stop is. Give us suggestions, comments. If there's anybody out there that maybe wants to help us around tomorrow to find stuff and look over stuff, definitely let me know. Shoot me a message, shoot me an email, whatever's easy for you guys. Let us know. We're out.